when you go into an approach in a game like this, you know they're coming after you, you know they're going to hit you, and you know all these things. What is the way that you approach maintaining everything within the system and within yourself, but yet still have a monster game?
It's just all about just trusting the system, trust my teammates, and they give me the confidence to go out there and try to play the way I play every night. And it was a good game for us, a fishing game for myself, and I was happy I was able to attack. I was able to attack and get free throws, and also make some shots that opened my game up.
LeBron, after the play, the Tyson back to you could see that you were hurt. Are you still feeling anything? I know you said whiplash on TV. Is it concerned that it's more than that, or did the pain kind of dissipate quickly after that?
I'm all right. It definitely was one of those hits that hurt on contact and lingered around for a little bit, but I'm all right now.
LeBron, Carmelo just said that he really didn't expect the defensive adjustment you guys made by fronting him as much as you did this game. Just talk about that aspect of it and what you guys have to do to keep him contained.
He's a great player. We know he's going to get his touches. We know he's going to make shots. Just try to make it tough on him. And now that he knows that, we front him. We may have something different for game 2. I don't know yet. We come in tomorrow and prepare for game 2, but our strategy, our system worked for game 1. But he's a great player. He's going to make adjustments like all great players do, and we got to be ready for him in game 2.
Eric said going into the game that you guys were going to be very aggressive, and it seemed like you really, I don't know if you heard him say that to you guys, but it seemed like that was something that was really in your mentality at the beginning of the game.
We're an aggressive team. We're at our best. That's when we're at our best. We're aggressive both offensively and defensively, and we did that from the start all the way to the finish.
And any rhyme or reason for it? Okay.
Nah, it's just it's a new season. I went back to my young boy look, I guess.
LeBron, you guys held them to us 67 points on 36% shooting. Could you talk about the defense overall, and specifically the play of Shane Battier, who maybe took some of the burden of guarding Carmelo off of you for the whole game?
First of all, it's a team game, it's a team defense, and we was in tune, with everything that they were running. We know we're going to see a lot of pick and rolls, we're going to see a lot of elbow ISOs with this team, and guys were in tune. That's what we picked Shane up in the offseason for, to be able to take some burden off myself, take some off D-Wade to guard some of the best players that we have at the wing position in this league. So, it's definitely a treat to have him. And I know in the past going against him, in the regular season, never faced him in the postseason, but going against him in the regular season is a very smart, very crafty defender. And it was good to have him on your side.
LeBron, I'm sure you heard about Derrick Rose's injury. What sort of impact do you think that's going to have on the playoffs?
I'm worried about the Knicks. It's unfortunate that that injury has happened, for him and for that team. But I'm worried about the Knicks. I'm not worried about the Bulls.
Would you say that the flurry you had in scoring after the hit that Tyson put on you, did that play fire you up? It seemed like it had an impact on the way you were playing.
Just try to be in attack mode, throughout these games, and try to get what the defense gives me. I was able to make a couple shots. I was able to continue to get back to the free throw line, and my teammates continue to look for me. And that's what it's about. It's about just always putting pressure on the defense. And I was blessed and happy I was able to do that today.
LeBron, sometimes there's a tendency in these lopsided playoff wins for teams to want to put it to the side. It's a win, respect it, but put it to the side. Is there something from this one, though, that you all maintain and take into game 2?
Well, absolutely. The way we defended them, you're not going to just throw that to the side. We defended them at a high level, and it's a really, really good three-point shooting team. We held them under the average there. We held them under the average from the field. So we played some good ball. We played some really good ball. We're going to break down the film. I'm going to break down the film tonight. As a team, we're going to break down the film tomorrow when we come in and meet. And, we are going to take some things into game 2, but we know that teams and players make adjustments, from game to game. So we'll be ready for them.
LeBron, on the Tyson Chandler foul, I assume you think there was no malicious intent. And how did he hit you, and what exactly happened, if you could explain?
You guys seen it. You've seen it from every angle. I got hit with a blind 9 pick. It's all right. I'm hit harder than that. I play football, so I'm hit harder than that.
And as a follow-up, just your focus, and you seem just super business-like these playoffs. Not that that's unexpected, but can you just talk about your focus entering this postseason?
I'm just, I waited a long time for this opportunity to get back to the postseason, and as one of the leaders of this team, I just want to be sharp throughout the games. I'm not gonna always play like I played tonight and go 10 for 14 from the field or be as efficient as I was tonight, but I want to make sure I'm in tune, from start to finish. Give us an opportunity to win.
LeBron, you don't show anger on the court much, and I'm not sure if it was anger after that pick, but it was some, I think that you asked before, you went on a 9-0 run. Can you talk about what emotion you did feel after that?
I felt the emotion from our fans. Our fans are great. They didn't like to play, so I fed off those guys, and I fed off my teammates, and it was great to see us bounce back from that, and especially going into halftime.
LeBron, in addition to your own game, Miller was getting shots from places he's comfortable. Battier was getting shots from the corner where he's comfortable. Dwayne as well. Offensively, I know a lot of this feeds off the defense, but offensively, was the ball movement kind of where you wanted it?
It was. I don't think the 16 assists are really. It's not. It doesn't make up what we did tonight. I think we missed some great looks. Mike. I think his first 3 or 4 looks were really good looks. Shane missed a couple that we know he can knock down, but I think the ball movement was great. I remember one possession, off the top of my head, where D-Wade had in the post, and he kicked it out, and we swung all the way to the opposite corner, and it went from that corner all the way back to D-Wade for a baseline drive to a reverse. So, that's what it's about. It's about getting guys, hitting guys in rhythm when they're open, but also just keeping the ball moving, and everyone has to be a threat on the floor at the same time.
Talk about how much is that, this long playoff, it helped to just sit the fourth and get this done with, get at least a little bit of rest right out the gate.
Well, it's great. I mean, to get rest throughout the playoffs. It's not going to happen like that every game, we know that, but, I was ready to go back in the fourth if Coach called, or, we needed to go back in, but, that's why we have a really good team. Guys, finished the game off with a big lead and just kept going.
LeBron, did you feel different? This is the first playoff game, obviously. Do you feel a difference between, a couple days ago and now, or a couple last week and now?
I feel a difference between game 1 of last year's postseason against Philly and today, personally. Like I said, I'm a different player this year. I'm a different person this year. Just compared to last year, it was a lot. Like I said, I waited for this moment to get back to the postseason. Prepared myself all season, throughout the off season to get back to this point. So I'm excited, I'm humbled, and I'm blessed to be back here again with my teammates. And we want to just continue to try to play at a high level like we did today.
Can you talk about what you say? You have expounded on this, some difference from last year to this year, but when you say last year in game 1 to this year in game 1, what's the difference?
There's more pressure felt last year game 1, even though we played well. I mean, we all felt it. We all felt it, but it's just more comfortable. This year, I think it comes from us being together, for 2 years now. This is year 2 for us. The camaraderie, comfortable level that we're at right now with everyone, it definitely helps. And the system. We understand the system. We all trust each other in the system, and resulted in the game 1 win for us.